Hey everyone, it is Saturday, November the 9th, I think. And it's supposed to be like 80 today, and then tomorrow night getting to like 27. So that's going to be our first hard freeze here in Arkansas, in my area. So I'm kind of getting my hives set up for the winter. And if you know me, I do everything just really basic, simple ways. My bees kind of take care of everything themselves. So I'm going to show you how easy it is for the way that I overwinter. This is me in Arkansas with my bees. This isn't, for your northern beekeepers. I mean, if you do this up there, you're probably going to have some major issues. But for me, I'll show you. See if I can do this one-handed. So basically, brown paper sacks from the grocery store, cut a side out. So this is basically a piece and a half. Just kind of overlap it a little. Leave the ends open where the bees can get around them for now without chewing through it. I've got some heavy sugar syrup left over from a jar. I shake a little bit down to help when I initially pour some sugar to help it stick a little bit. Let's see, I got a partial bag here. Alright. So I just kind of go around. Don't worry about a little bit of spillage. The liquid will help the edges set. And it's way smoother when I have both hands and I'm not looking through a screen, so but you get the idea. Get your little dam built on the edges and fill her in. I don't make candy boards. Sometimes I'll make a hard block to give them more towards February that has brood builders and things in it. But just right now, this is a pure, they probably have enough food, but I'll give them a little extra in case, they need a little bit more to get to February till I can really start messing with them. What I do is, I kind of know about how thick to put it on. I'm using inner covers with these. So I want it to kind of squeeze up through. So do that. Take my inner cover from over here. I'll drop it on and it's sticking up a little high because there's high spots from the sugar. And I basically just take both hands and shimmy it back and forth to level it out. The bees eventually eat up through there, and I've even poured big piles up here too that they'll come up through. But this time of year I'm not worried about it. So I just make sure it'll seat flat and you can see all the low spots. You can put some more in there if you want, but it's not a big deal. Take a little bit more sugar syrup. I just basically sprinkle it on. That way when the bees kind of come and walk around it, they'll see it as food and not trash. And that's all I have to do, and they'll leave it completely alone until they really get ready to start eating it. Drop your inner cover on. And I'm winterized. That quick, that easy. Now, I do like using Bee Smart lids. If you've seen some other videos before, I do drill holes in the bottom of them, and I foam fill those cavities to give them a little bit higher R value. So between that and then using the inner cover, I kind of get a little dead air space for a little bit more insulation. And this is really tricky when you're one-handed. I'll fix it in a minute. Anyway, that's what we're doing. If you want to see what the crazy thing I did to the Hive IQ, because they were pretty low on stores. This is that nuke of standard size bees I bought, so these aren't my genetics. I didn't think they were actually going to make it, but they actually are more bees than I thought. So what I did was I put on an extra empty medium. I took 2 of those bags of sugar, and I've done this before, so I know it works fine with other hives. I basically split the tops open, drizzled them down in sugar syrup to kind of harden the top to make it look like food, not trash. Put some frames in here, that way they don't, when they start eating through this, I won't get tons of just random comb coming off the lid in case I don't get back to it till actually like April. But I'll come back in February and take a check. So this hive probably really does need that much extra in there. And you can put different kinds of other feeding patties and fondants in it. I just don't have any around. I generally don't even use them. Come February, I'll think about using some other products. But yeah, it's that simple. Like I say, you can open up the lid, and then if you look in and you see that little opening, if you see bees through it where they've chewed through it, it's time to add some more food into it. So that's a good way when it's cold. I can just open it up and see if I need to get in there without breaking the seals on the inner covers or really getting into it at all pretty easily. It's a nice easy way I can check it when it's 20 degrees outside and not have to really worry about it if I'm just popping up, look at it, and put it right back down. So thought I'd just show you that. You know, depending on your area, overwintering can be as easy or complicated as you need to make it for your weather conditions. And here in the River Valley part of Arkansas, I mean, as long as I've got strong bees with good food supplies in them, I just put the sugar on top as insurance. A lot of times they don't even get to it before I open them back up again. But that's what I'm doing out here on this nearly 80-degree afternoon. So I'll talk to you guys later.